Hey up guys, here's the next video in my Chelsea save, and I actually did a video for the second leg against Man City in the Champions League in the quarter-final, but for some reason the audio was terrible in that video. And I do this thing on Camtasia, that's the software I use to record the screen, and it basically removes like the sound in the background from your voice. So if you're recording your vocals, it removes the background sounds and everything like that. But on that video what I made, it sounded like you were echoing big time, and I actually deleted the raw file, so I couldn't alter it or change it. So I had to delete that video because you could hardly understand what I was saying. So the next this next game is against Shakhtar in the semi-final second leg, which is a really important game. But I'll quickly run you through the games we've had since that Sunderland game, and we've kept up our great run of form. We beat Swansea 4-1, a brace from David Luiz, goals from Robert Lewandowski and Alexis Sanchez to make it 4-1 for us. We had a good victory against Arsenal. Lampard scored a penalty, I believe. And then we beat Man City in the first leg of the Champions League quarter-final. David Luiz with a goal, and he's been our best player this season, David Luiz. But in that game we actually had 3 injuries: Luke Shaw, David Luiz and Juan Mata. So we had to use all our substitutions. But despite our bad luck, we actually had most of the possession by 62% to their 38, and just dominated the game, and I'm really impressed in that victory. And then we had a 2-1 victory against Fulham. Oscar and Lampard were the goals. We had a 2-2 draw in that game, where I actually recorded and did a video for. So it was really unfortunate that the audio was really bad. But it was a fun, exciting game. We went 2-0 ahead and they come back, and it was just a really fun game. And I wish the audio were better. Maybe I could have recorded over it, but it would have sounded weird, me talking over it, I suppose. So we got through to the semi-final with that draw and win in the previous leg. And then we actually beat Man City again in the Premier League. Lewandowski scored 2 goals and John Terry to make it 3-1. Really good game for us. 2-2 draw against Everton. Van Ginkel and Alexis Sanchez scored our goals. Everton played really good in that game. We beat Shakhtar 2-1 in the first leg in the Champions League semi-final. Juan Mata, Lewandowski with the goals, and Douglas Costa scored theirs. But they're really a good team, Shakhtar. We played a lot better in the second half than we did in the first half in that game, possession-wise anyway. So we got 2 away goals from that game, so that's really important going into the second leg. And we beat Aston Villa to win the Premier League. We beat them 3-1. Oscar, Lewandowski and Andre Schürrle were the goals. We had 25 shots on target to their 5 and 54% to their 46. Really dominant game, and I'm very happy to win the Premier League title. First time asking, first season for us. We've currently played 36, 25, drawn 6, lost 5 and got 81 points. We've got 2 games remaining in the Premier League against Hull and Stoke. But say for example, if we lose in this semi-final and we don't get through to the final, this is the last game of this season for us. The last video I will be doing for this season. So if we do lose against Shakhtar, the next video will be at the beginning of the second season. So hopefully we get through to the final and either face Marseille or Barcelona. Marseille are beating Barcelona 1-0 from their previous leg, but obviously Barcelona got the quality to turn that around. So let's go to the game. This is the lineup we're using. Unfortunately, John Terry is out, injured, suspended. I think he got too many yellow cards. Ramirez is still out, injured. So we're playing Mikel and Lampard in the centre of midfield. Hazard, Mata and Sanchez. Lewandowski up front. Luke Shaw, Cahill, David Luiz and Azpilicueta defensive, and Cech has come back from injury and he's starting in goal. So let's go to the game. Really important to get to the Champions League final in the first season would be amazing. Plus we've won the Super Cup and obviously won the the league, but I'd like to win the Champions League, and we've got all these other trophies next season if we did win that. For example, the Super Cup and the Club World Championships. So telling them to take control of the game. I want a solid defensive effort here, big time. So we're relying on Cahill and David Luiz for sure in defence, because Shakhtar, in the previous game kept on running through the, trying to take advantage or exploit the middle. That's the football manager term anyway, exploit the middle. So 10 minutes, 11 minutes. So in this video you might hear a bit of background sound, but you should be able to hear me clearly. That was the problem in the last video. Hazard with a good tackle there. Sanchez, since he come back into the team, he's been playing amazing. Lewandowski, Mata. And obviously, Mata has left Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I'm gutted about Mata leaving to Manchester United. But on the other hand, maybe it was a good bit of business for us. We've got a lot of money, and hopefully that's going to be invested in a striker. We've got that Sahal from Basel, who seems a really good player. Oh, we've got a penalty here. He seems a really good player. Lampard penalty. He hasn't missed one all season, and he scores that one in a really, really important goal, that is, to make it 3-1 an aggregate and 1-0 on the night. So yeah, I can understand that. I listen to the Chelsea podcasts, I listen to the Chelsea podcast, and that's got Phil Daniels on it, who used to be in EastEnders and obviously was in Quadrophenia. And they put a positive light on Mata going, really. Some of them were, obviously, some of the Chelsea fans, for example, didn't like Mata going because they liked him a lot. And he's a great guy, Mata. Whenever you see him on, say, photos with fans or anything like that, he's always got a smile on his face and looks like he wanted to be there. Do you know what I mean? But I wish him all the best of luck, Mata. Great guy. And hopefully he gets into the Spanish squad for the World Cup. So we can go to the World Cup with Spain. I never really get bitter when a Chelsea player leaves to another team. I think, they're human. Let them get on with it, you know what I mean? And obviously Mourinho didn't really want him at Chelsea, looked like, anyway. Anyway, let's back to this, half time. 1-0, 3-1 on aggregate. Let's just have a little look. Sanchez looks very tired. We need to take him off big time. I'm going to put Schürrle there. Now we'll swap him around with Hazard. I'd have liked to bring on Van Ginkel, but he's not allowed to play in Champions League this season. Well, I didn't register him anyway, unfortunately. Right, I'm going to keep it out for a bit. Let's go to team talk. Start the match. So yeah, first season done, nearly anyway. And I've got used to Football Manager now. In the previous video, or one of my first videos, complained a little bit, whined on a little bit. But yeah, I understand the changes I've made now, and future saves I do, I'll know what to do now. Lampard picks it up, passes it to David Luiz. Mikel, who I've brought into the squad. Gets it back though. Hazard. Maybe should have tested the goalkeeper a little bit more. Aspilicueta, Hazard, Lewandowski. Yeah, I complained about Lewandowski as well, that he doesn't score in important games, but he's actually started doing that, in recent times. So I've got to praise him for that. He has been a good signing, and he's actually so far the top scorer in the Premier League. Mata passes it through to Lewandowski, and Lewandowski forces a good save out goalkeeper. Mata with the corner. Mikel's going to pick it up, I reckon. He does. David Luiz passes it back to Mikel. 74 minutes on the clock. Lewandowski scores. Nice goal there. Good poacher's goal that were. It's going a bit more defensive. Four on an aggregate. Sorted, really. So yeah, either playing Marseille or Barcelona. I've actually done well against Barcelona on Football Manager in recent years. I've actually had a couple of finals against them with Chelsea. And there it is, 4 on aggregate, 2-0 on the night through to the Champions League final, which is amazing. I don't know if Barcelona and Marseille play tonight, and also they'll be playing next week or whatever it is, or tomorrow. So thanks for watching this video, guys. The next video will be the final. I think it will be probably against Barcelona, because I've noticed a few times you know, they've lost and come back in the second leg even stronger, so you know, we'll have to see what happens there. Either way, I'm not bothered who we play. I think we'll win, or hopefully we do. So thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a comment if you've seen anything you agree or disagree with. Any comment is appreciated. And I'll probably be doing a shout out video soon, giving a few shout outs to you know, various Football Manager channels, you know, whose videos I like. And I think I'll be doing other videos on this channel, maybe some, like, you know, gaming unboxings or DVD unboxings, stuff like that, because I used to have a channel on YouTube when I used to do stuff like that and enjoyed it. You know, a good hobby to have, to be honest. So thanks for watching, guys, and take care.